I hate to say this, but we're in a bind time-wise because the board has not taken action. And if you...
Oh, no.
Oh, I will
Nice.
speak.
First of all, I don't know why Mr. Sines said it's our fault, because we had the solution at Mays Chapel, but it was not an acceptable solution for our funding authority and our county executive. One group of constituents seemed to be more important than another. However, the reason that we're in this bind is because in Baltimore County, we do not make, we develop, but we do not make any allowance for infrastructure. No builder ever has to set aside any land for a school. There are no impact fees like they have in other counties. It's a developer's dream paradise county. And I know that's a soapbox thing, but as a community leader, I know that firsthand. But, you know, we are trying to come through communication with members of the community who actually have these kids and who are paying taxes that are probably higher than they should be paying because the real estate market's down. But, you know, all that money's been flowing into the county coffers, and they're supposed to provide us with the citizens with what they need in service. And one of the most important services that is education. And next year, when it's an election year, you watch, they'll trot education out. So, and I know Joanne is upset, but I want to say that, you know, we need to do what's the right thing for the people that live in Baltimore County and for our clients, the students in Baltimore County Public Schools.
Like you to
Hey, I apologize for my poor choice of words, and occasionally I made the remark earlier between building and contracts and the regular board meeting. Sometimes words come out of your mouth and you know as they go out it's the wrong thing to say. Poor choice of words on my part.
Ms. O'Hare.
Okay, the community's happy with that decision to build a separate day school on the Ridge Ruxton property because I have talked to some of the members of the community. My concern really only has to do with the ordered pairs. You have the two different 1 and 2. With 1, the problem that I have is it's only shown as 400 seats, and that's dependent on the footprint. The second option has more seats, the level of difficulty is less, and there's a separate driveway to get to the comprehensive school, because my concerns are with any kind of a shared driveway with Ridge Ruxton and, you know, the unloading of the students and all of their apparatus. So is a traffic study part of whatever you do, and can you tell me why 1 is better than 2?
Certainly. Bear in mind that we selected this firm and had about a week and a half to pull it together. So the chart that's in the study is specific to the site conditions. Clearly, we know that we have to have a minimum yield of 400 students. What is before you this evening is a request to approve the award of a contract for the firm to begin the designs on a new school. They will be charged with the opportunity and the challenge to evaluate the 2 proposed locations of the building with the fundamental challenge that we have to have 400 seats or more. So the site traffic conditions and circumstances clearly are a critical part, and we will always attempt to separate regular vehicular traffic from student transportation services. And that hasn't been ironed out in total between the 2 locations. We believe internally that we can achieve ample parking, a separation of the traffic flow, and a 400 seat plus on the site 2, option 3. The negative and the reason internally we would prefer that option is that there is a utility easement in the rear of the building, and if we can stay away from that utility easement, it's certainly eliminate some problems futuristically.
So which site is that, 1 or 2?
We're not dictating.
Are you going to look at both?
Yes, we're
Okay.
not dictating to the firm emphatically, you have to do it in this location. They were the firm that came forward to us and said, you have options. We will go back to them, we'll have the conversation. Our charge will to give us a 400-student seat facility plus.
Well, the nice thing about 2 is you did get 500 seats. You know, when they presented the options at Ridge
Yes.
Ruxton. So, I mean, if there's, and the degree of difficulty was said to be less for that option.
The site assessment was for the site, and it was done in a week's time.